Anybody else just love their cows for like 11 months out of the year? And then you get to this time of year and you're like, what are we doing here? Pregnant. 175. Pregnant. All right, you two gotta go now. You're the last two.
Easy?
We're fine, we're fine. She's good.
There we go.
That's what I like. Good job, man. All right, all right. You did a lot better job than you did last time. I was thinking about last night about how the last time you preg checked for us was the time they were all open, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Yeah, I do remember that. It got really quiet after the fourth one.
Up, back, up, forward, left, 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 back, whoop. Perfect. Well, this is one of those days. I've got one older cow in the trailer here. She's going to town. This is her last year because she's having trouble keeping weight on and maintaining body condition. So I got her loaded up and pulled out the drive to go to town. And this is as far as I got. There's my driveway. There's my dog, one of them. Here's my broken down truck. So I guess we're gonna switch horses. So when I was a kid, they always used to say Chevy like a rock, but that Ford out there is more of a rock than it is a truck right now. Another example of a Dodge towing a Ford. All's well that ends well, I guess. Well, the maple syrup season is just about over. I'm finishing the last of it right now. I've got almost syrup in here, almost syrup in here, and this is just testing right at the temperature I need, so I'm about to shut it down. All right, we're done making maple syrup, so I'm gonna go take the taps down off the trees. All we gotta do is cut these zip ties, like that. Stacks come off, and we'll throw these in the bucket, clean them up later, and we'll throw these in the garbage. These are just tiny little 10-cent disposable taps. It's a lot easier than trying to get them clean. It's really important that your taps are clean when you tap your trees in the spring. So it's far easier just to spend 10 cents on a new tap than trying to get it bleached and disinfected and perfectly clean every year. Right, Andrew?
Yeah.
So the sacks get thrown away, the zip ties get thrown away, the taps get thrown away, and we'll just save these holders and caps, clean them up with bleach, and be ready for next year. Now that we're done taking the taps out of the trees, you want to clean up all the sticks in the yard?
No.
Well, it's a nasty day to be outside. It's raining, the wind is blowing, which means it's a good day to be inside working on all of these meters, getting them ready to put back on the planter. I'm willing to bet we're gonna plant beans first, so I'm putting the soybean plates in. But first, I'm just making sure that everything inside these meters is in good shape. The floating singulators, you wanna make sure you don't have excessive wear on the points and make sure they move the way they should. These knockout wheels, same thing. You don't want the wheels to be so loose that they're in danger of falling off the end of this little axle. This one's in good shape yet. The little nubs look good. Everything moves the way that it should. And these rubber seals look really good. I believe we just replaced them 2 years ago. And if you remember, we replaced all these little metal drive gears on the drive motors last year. So everything is in pretty good shape. Before I put this seed disc in, I just want to look it over quick, make sure that the teeth aren't getting worn out, make sure that we don't have any deep grooves worn in the back side of it that would prevent this rubber seal from working the way it should. I'm really happy with the way everything looks, so we're going to go ahead and get these put together. Guess what Kaylee just got? He's a go-getter. Now it's workout time after he has his bottle. He's gonna eat you now, Kaylee. All right, it's officially here. We're gonna try to plant some beans today. See if everything works. So here's a planter operator's pro tip. If you're about to start into a field and you haven't already been planting, something is going to go wrong. See the road back there? I'm not going to start along the road. I'm going to drive all the way to the back of this field and do those end rows first, plant everything on the back side of this hay field first until I know that everything's working just how I want it, and then I'll plant along the road where everybody can see. But invariably something will probably still go wrong right by the road, maybe even right by the driveway, or worse yet, right by the landowner's house. And all the guys at the coffee shop will be talking about you all year long. Still getting used to this monitor a little bit. Seeding. So this field we're gonna go 137,000. So that's set, that's enabled. Automatic swath control. I think we're ready to plant. Go ahead and start my vacuums and auto load the meters. Meters loaded. Gotta select a boundary track and get some air in the row cleaners. Got air in the furrow force. Okay, now maybe we're ready. Well, I've made a couple rounds here and everything on the monitor looks great. It looks like we're dialed in the way we want to be, but there's no substitute for getting out and checking what's going on in the real world. So I'm going to get my digging tool out, go see how we're doing. All right, there's one. There he is. Man, I'm very happy with that. That's just not quite 2 inches, about 1.75. This time of year, I'd rather be deep rather than shallow. Well, the weather's going to turn just a little bit south this weekend, so we decided not to go completely ballistic on planting beans. So I went and got the roller from the neighbor that we rent it from, and we're going to get these babies rolled in. Call it a week. Well, it's a beautiful morning. I guess we're gonna find out how those beans like snow. I mean, look at these snow drifts in the ditch. Look at that. That's a lot of snow. Right there, it's actually filled the ditch up enough to start drifting onto the road. Man, it's just incredible how things have changed since this morning. The road's almost dried off already even. There's still quite a bit of snow in the north ditches and the west ditches, but the east and south ditches are darn near empty. By golly, we might have to mow that lawn tomorrow if those snowdrifts are gone.